Oh, hey, good morning, you guys. Good morning. There we go. I forgot this tape on there. I just got done putting down. Putting down some epoxy resin on the bed because it was all chipped up and stuff. So I'm trying to get it ready now to premiere it. Alberto's getting anxious. His sister apparently is wanting this machine down in Texas right away. Oh, you thought this was a 221? Nope. It is black, but this is a 130-6 with an embroidery kit. So yeah, this is the PFAFF. You're right, Emma. Yep. I'm on the phone screen without glasses. At least you're not driving. Instead of picking a genre, I picked a mood. I wanted a bright mood because it's been kind of overcast here, right? So I'm trying to get myself chipped up a little bit. Oh, you're in the gym right now. Okay, cool. You can see how ridiculously small some of these screws are. After all that running, we only hit about 98 degrees, which is not bad at all on a motor like this. This is a 1.3 amp motor. Notice this, that this model, the 130-6, and it's part of the reason I talk about when you look across the top of the arm, right on the top of the pillar here, you see that it's wider than a traditional PFAFF 130. See that? From here to here. It's wider across here, and that's because it has to accommodate for the dual cleated belts. See those underneath there? Now, if you have a 130-6 like this with the embroidery kit, you probably saw me goofing around with it before. Right now with this pin in that slot right there, it's going to be disengaged, the embroidery kit. See how that's in that little notch? But if you pull it out and you release it, like so, it then falls into this little notch right in there, right in the back. And then the assuming that this B setting is on something other than 0, right now it's on 0. So right now, if we engage it, we're not going to get anything. But if we turn this B from 0 to 1, 2, or 3, we'll go for 2. And the embroidery kit will still, even if we disengage this, if we have this on anything but 0, that'll still move. Let's see, it's not engaged in there anymore. That's why the stitch width is not moving. See that? But as soon as we engage it again, boom. Turning it off again. And also turning that off. Now we can freely move. And on the settings for this machine, this is Control D. So many things to set on this machine, it's ridiculous. And for this machine, if you want to sew in reverse, you've got to move this all the way to the bottom. With a lot of machines, you're going to go to the top. But if you go to the top here, what you're going to get is you're going to get us the longest stitch possible. Bring it all the way down, you're going to be sewing in reverse, like so. You can actually see what happens to the feed dogs. Right now, we're sewing forward, right? Watch the feed dogs. Now I'm going to move it into reverse. And what happens is the pitman arm pitches so that it allows the movement of the machine to go in the opposite direction, or at least the pitman arm. Back and forward again. Reverse, forward, reverse. I had one person contact me one time and they said, I was told that I have to stop the machine to go into reverse. That simply isn't true. You can go back and forth while the machine is running. Right now we're in reverse, forward, reverse. Well, all the mechanics of the machine work beautifully. So I'm going to end this live stream and see if I can move into the last of the finalization steps. And then the next step is I need to get this machine premiered so I can get it heading back to Texas. So there I am. Hope you enjoyed this. Hope you found it informative. I have not been looking at the chat, so I'm not trying to ignore you guys. I'm just really trying to catch up. And on the other workbench, if you can't see it, I think you can see it. I've got a Swedish Beauty over there that's waiting for me to pop over to that. So that's what I'm going to do next. This is a 19E. No, it's not. It's a 21E. Sorry about that. It's a 21E. And this is a person, I think are they from Michigan? I don't remember. If anyone wants to Google 906 area code, 906 area code belongs to Mary Schmortz, Smollarz. Mary, that's Mary's 21E, and I have no idea what 906 is. I thought it was Michigan or northern Wisconsin or something. Karen, let's see. That's how you backpack. Yeah, that's true. Absolutely. I always think of a transmission when you put it in reverse. Yeah, you don't want to. Most transmissions, you're absolutely right, Paula. You don't want to be popping it into reverse if you're driving. You'll drop your transmission. Absolutely. All right. Well, you guys have a great day. I'm gonna get back and finish the few things I have to do on this machine. And what I did to the bed on these 130s in particular has a real bad quality paint on it. And what it does is it crackles. You probably have seen that on the beds before. I didn't take it down to the paint shop. I did this in the workshop here. And what I really wanted to do is just seal off that crackling and give it a nicer finish. So I used a Rust-Oleum epoxy on this to seal off the bed. That way, when Alberto's sister is using it down in Texas, she's not going to be getting paint flecks all over the materials and stuff that she's using on the bed. So it's not perfect, but it's a nice hard finish. A lot of people use enamels or acrylics on the beds. You can just as easily use an epoxy on the beds. It's incredibly hard. It's washable, and it also dries a little bit quicker than the enamels. So you can redo a bed, again, not to make it museum quality, not to make it perfect, but to make it functional and usable. Because before I did this, if you saw any of the Facebook shots, it was an awful mess. And now it's in a lot better condition for Alberto's sister. Yeah, I went a little bit crazy on the oil there. All right, well, you guys have a great, what is today, Thursday? I think today's Thursday. You guys have a great Thursday. Oh, thank you, Emma. So that is Michigan then. Okay. And Mary actually has two machines in the workshop right now. She's got the 21E on the other workbench, and then she has this one. Let me see if I can show it to you real quick. I'll put it on my little stool. Oh goodness. This is the other one that she brought. Does anyone recognize this? Or does anyone want to real quick look up the serial number for fun? This is Mary's other machine that she brought. Here's the serial number down here if you want to look it up. Looks like AA487332. And this is a somewhat of a rare machine. This came from a production group size of only 20,000. Only 20,000 machines. So about almost a third the number in a production group that would normally come from a Singer production group. And obviously it has a long shuttle. See that in there? So yeah, if anyone wants to look it up and tell us what the model number is, the model and all that, that would be cool before we end the live stream. Can't see if anyone looked it up or not. Doesn't look like it. I could try to look it up myself. Oh wait, somebody may have typed something in. Oh yeah, it looks like Bob looked it up. 128. It's not a 66, I can tell you that for sure, Emma. No, I was showing the whole number, Emma. I was showing the whole number on the machine. I can read it to you. Better yet, I'll type it in the chat. Let's see. AA. That should be the serial number there. I just looked at my little tag for the customer. Let's see, May 26th. Yeah, and Paula is spot on as far as the birth date. It is May 26, 1925. So it makes it what is that, around 90, 96 years old? It's almost 100 years old. Did anyone else get the same? Oh yeah, Paula's got it there. I'm looking further down now. 20,000 production group is right. Yeah, 20,000. And I should have put my reading glasses on because I do have another machine from Mary as well, but it's not this machine. I looked at the tag wrong. It's actually Roger and Sandy Keller, Kellerer. And they are based on what Emma said, they're based out of Michigan. Yeah, I think so. I could use more help from Mr. Bean and Dr. Singer, but they haven't been much help. So, and Paula's saying it's 94 years old. So 1925 to 2021. I don't know why I wrote down 96 years old. I must have just crunched the numbers in my head or something. So I was 2 years. Oh, okay, I was right. Yay. I don't think I took my shoes and socks off to crunch those numbers, so I wouldn't have been surprised if I'd gotten wrong. But between Emma and Paula and was it Bob? Yeah, Bob also jumped in and helped us identify the model being a Singer 128. And if you couldn't tell in the video shot of it, a Singer 128 is actually a 3/4 size machine. It's going to have a similar body style from a dimensional standpoint to a 99K. So the 128 versus the 127, which is more of a full scale machine, and it mimics the Class 66. The 128 is a much more compact machine like the 99K. So, yeah. All right. Well, I better get back to work. Thanks for helping me look it up, you guys. And I'm glad you enjoyed kind of seeing this PFAFF that's going to be going down to Alberto's sister down in Dallas, Texas. And it was kind of cool because Dallas, you guys remember the program on TV? It was called Dallas or something like that. Alberto had sent me some DVDs, and part of it was Welcome Back, Kotter. And then I think he also sent me a DVD relating to that series Dallas too, because that was a big deal down in their neck of the woods. So, but oh, okay. I'll do my best. It obviously the obstacle that I'm running into right now, Paula, I appreciate that feedback, but the obstacle I'm running into right now is I'm trying to really race. I'll show you guys the screen as far as I'm really trying to race in catching up. And when I do a live stream like this, I feel obligated, even though I've got Emma and Paula, Sonny and Bill that can help answer questions in that. I still feel obligated to interact with the folks that are in the live stream, and so it just takes more time. You know what I mean? And time is something I don't have a lot of right now, but you guys are worth the extra time to try to shoot this periodically. I wish I could shoot a lot more of them if I had someone to kind of help me out a little bit. But I'm a solo guy. Hey, I didn't show you guys this one. I picked this up. It's kind of cool. That's a puzzle that someone did. I didn't do it, but I found it cool because it's got Calico Corner Quilt Show sale. But you remember I used one of these puzzle things for the fundraiser we did with the Humane Society too, but it was obviously a dog and cat theme and bird theme and bunny theme and all that. So puzzles I think are fascinating. Does anyone else do puzzles? And then this one I got, they glued it together. Oh, thank you, Paula. Yeah, that would be brilliant. Yeah, if I just open it up with a live stream or something like that, and just and if the moderators can just like Paula had suggested, if you can just let folks in attendance know that I'm not trying to be rude. I'm just I'm giving you kind of a glimpse into the workshop, but I'm not going to be doing a lot of interaction. That's the blessing of having a moderating team that can interact with folks that are in attendance, because we have a lot of new folks joining us all the time. It hasn't been too long ago that Dr. T started attending, and for him it's like 3 o'clock in the morning or something like that from Finland. But with Paula and Emma, Sonny and Bill, not everybody can be in every single live stream. I get that. You can't always be a premier either, and that's why it's great to have four moderators that can jump in and can be that voice for the workshop when I'm involved in different things. Plus, when I'm doing some of the things you saw me doing to this 130-6, if I try to split my attention too much, I might get my finger caught somewhere, and then you'll really have an interesting live feed, right? You'll really have an interesting live feed. So, hey, Butterfly just jumped in. Totally cool. And I've been getting a little bit, you guys remember me talking before that when I look at the when I look at the analytics for this channel, 80% of the people that will attend premieres, live streams, and other things like that, 80% of them are not subscribers. They have not clicked that subscriber button. So for some of these live streams in that, when I set them up, I have the option to set it only for subscribers. And then the subscriber has, if the person in attendance is not a subscriber, they have the option then to subscribe, and then they can interact like we're doing right now. So I just wanted to explain that if any of you that are in regular attendance all of a sudden run into a wall and you want to communicate it and you can't figure out why, it's because you haven't, for whatever reason, you haven't subscribed to the channel. So, but I'll get back to this German machine, which is about 80% done. See, I sprayed inside of the faceplate. Now I have extra oil kind of. Extra oil dripping down. All right. Well, you guys have a great Thursday. Thanks for jumping in on this and being a part of it. And if you join the live stream late, you can always go back and watch it from start to finish. The only thing you miss out on then is the opportunity to interact and to ask questions and, you know, and to be a part of the actual live stream. It's kind of after the fact, but that's good too, because then you get to see some of the stuff. I had a chance to show you the back of the embroidery kit operating, which is really interesting, and you get to see all the cams turning and doing what they do to generate the decorative stitches that this German machine can do as well. So, all right, with all that blah 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 blah, I'll go ahead and end the live stream, and hope the rest of your week is fabulous. I meant to say fabulous, but I can't speak today. So, all right, take care.